What's up, everybody? My name's Parasite. Welcome back to Challenging Celtic with Hearts. Today, we have Hamilton in the Scottish Premiership. I said it'd be back for the Rangers game, but the Rangers game has been rescheduled. They had a match in the Europa League second knockout round against Wolves, I believe, who they lost to. So that's great. I mean, I was looking forward to having the match here because it would be a little bit of a break between that one and the Celtic match. Now they're one after each other, so can really come back. I mean, unless I come back from both, but I'll have to play them again in the what the after the split, like the champions split. Like I'll have to play both of them again. So I'll also show one of them then and one of them now. So that'll be next episode though. Right now we're facing Hamilton. They're seventh place, so that should be a victory for us. We are still third, but we're tied on points with the Rangers, and we have a game in hand. Celtic are just running away with it, so it looks like it's going to be Celtic's title to win. Maybe we can try to go one better than we did last season and get second place. That would be an accomplishment. So I was hoping to win it, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Our this run killed us. Absolutely killed all of our chances. You can't lose to Celtic and then draw and lose to Hibernian and after a draw with Hamilton, you expect to win the league when Celtic and Rangers aren't dropping any points. So kind of shot ourselves in the foot there, but the game's been going pretty well. Like we've recently gotten in some good form. Like ever since that Dortmund match, which we should have won, we were run 3 on the trot, all with 3 goals in each game, only allowing 1 goal. St. Johnson won 3-0. Leonardo with a brace. He is back to scoring goals. He was dreadful for like a month and a half or 2 months, but he is back to scoring goals now. He's a good player again, so he's back into the first team. So Marcus Leonardo and Jamal Musiala with a goal. Then Livingston 3-1. None of these teams are good, but still, to get these convincing victories, I mean, that's 5 matches in a row in the Premiership where we've scored 3 goals, and we've only conceded 1. Like Aberdeen's not a bad team. Dundee's pretty bad. We beat them again, but so we beat Livingston 3-1. Inlandulu, Bate, and Leonardo with goals, and then we beat Dundee 3-0. Inlandulu and Leonardo with another brace. So Leonardo's definitely starting this match. We've had one injury I believe it was in this Dundee match. Ono Desoe got injured. He's out for like the rest of the season. So that stinks because he's one of our best players, but Delph will come in for him. Other than that, we've got a lot of players back from injury. Musawage back from injury. He's not fully match sharp, but I'm throwing him right in. Alberto Moreno just back from injury. He's not fully match sharp, but I'm throwing him right in. Bankovic has been fantastic. He won the Scottish Premiership Player of the Month from center back, which is hard to do. So that was pretty cool. So Bankovic has been good for us. Knight's been great. Sutar drops to the bench. He can play right back or center back. He's pretty much the first guy in for any position other than left back in the defense. So Delph has to come in, but I mean, he hasn't been very good either, so that's not great. But we don't really have any better options. Herring's our only other option, and I don't like Herring. Harvey Elliott gets to start on the right. Bates been really good at center midfield. He's finally kind of picked it up and has been a really good player for us recently. Stevanovic has not been very good since he came in, but I mean, maybe I could start Jamie Walker, but he shouldn't be very good. Like, Stevanovic should be better. So I'm going to give him at least another chance. If he stinks this one up again, I might just make Jamie Walker the starter, I guess, because he's actually been playing decently well. But our strike partnership is back to Inlandulu and Marcos Leonardo, the 2 big men from last season, the 2 leading goal scorers in the Premiership last season. Back to scoring goals. Inlandulu has 32 goals on the season. Leonardo 15. Musiala 16. So, I mean, what was all Leonardo last season is kind of split up between Leonardo and Musiala. So, yeah, bench is Sutar Smith kind of being our backup left back. And I could put Kingsley on the bench since I have Sutar who can play right back, but Smith is valuable as a long throw player because his long throws, we score quite a few goals from him. He's got like all of his assists from long throws, and he has 6 assists. He's actually been pretty good this season. He was terrible last season, but he's been pretty good this season. Herring, Irving, Saranich, Walker, Musiala. So we've got some decent players on the bench. Guys I was hoping for more from, like Saranich, who's played a 6.58 in his last 5. He's been just god-awful. So that's not great. Andy Irving's been pretty good from the bench. Jamie Walker's been pretty good from the bench. Musiala, he scored goals this season, so he should be good coming off the bench. So we should be able to win this match. It's away from home. We drew with them last time. I want to get revenge and get the win this time. It's what we deserve. I'm going to tell them I want them to pick up where they left off last time. 5 goals in 5 games with 3 goals in a row. It's crazy. And everyone's inspired and motivated almost. Stevanovic is the only one that hasn't reacted. Bates just motivated. I've never got that inspired and motivated that much before in a team talk. This team is feeling it. My players can adapt to any situation. A little bit of weather isn't going to affect us. Gary Holt has a reputation of favoring a more direct style of football. He's a bit of a dinosaur in footballing terms. Always feels like when you're traveling back in time when you watch him play. I'm confident we can show them up on Saturday with our more nuanced style of football and show the poor Hamilton academical fans what they're missing out on. Savage. Savage. Straight savage. No, Odasoi's going to suck. He's one of our key players, but it's just a ball-winning midfielder. If we're losing like Inland Dulu, we'd be screwed. He's carried the whole team. Like obviously, Odasoi is good, but a ball-winning midfielder only carries the team so far. Unless you're, that shot nearly goes in from Baden. Unless you're like N'Golo Kante and you can carry a team from the ball-winning spot like he can. Not many ball-winning midfielders are going to really carry a team. If anyone could, it's probably Odasoi for this team. He's been really good. But, yeah, Delph is an okay replacement. He's not, like I said, he's not been very good. But he's at least got experience. Is that shot? Nice save from Cone. Delph at least has the experience. I kind of liked him on the bench just as a backup left back option as well. And he can still do that. You don't really have a great backup ball-moving midfielder now with Peter Herring be like the main one. He's not great. But, I mean, he's a warm body. That's kind of what we need at this point. Brown's through on goal. Hits the post. Oh, he was not offside either. Goal kick. Wow. They have been the more dangerous team so far. We have the more chances. They have the better XG. They've had the better chances. We've dominated pass completions, but that's not enough. It all comes down to who creates the most clear-cut chances. And right now, it's Hamilton. We need to kick it into another gear. Elliott's on the ball. I haven't seen much from Harvey Elliott or Stevanovic to really think that they were going to be a game changer. I thought there would be a game changer in this team. I thought they'd be amazing. Like Harvey Elliott's a really good player. Marcus Leonardo, suddenly a really good player again. Musawage with the assist. He gets his 16th goal of the season. Glad to see Leonardo scoring again. I don't know what happened in that little stretch. He was just a terrible footballer for about 2 months. He was just terrible. Didn't know what a back of the net was. Couldn't even touch the ball. Never mind putting it in the back of the net, but he's back into form. He's getting goals in like almost every single game he plays. So I can't drop him at this point. He's undroppable right now. He is the main man right now. He is the in-form player. And he has us 1-0 up at halftime. And probably deserved. I mean, it was a good chance. I don't get complacent, but I'd like to see 2 more because I want to keep that run of going of 3 goals in each match. Let's see how long we can take that because should definitely be able to beat them by 3 goals. We're good enough. Celtic are destroying St. Johnstone. St. Johnstone are not very good either. They're last. So, yeah, that's a kind of a mismatch. Bates actually not having a good game. He's been really good recently. Like, every single game he's played since I last showed you the Dortmund game, he's been great. But he just doesn't have it this game. Andy Irving might be coming in sooner rather than later. Bate, you can see something here. No, he doesn't have it. Andy Irving, welcome to the team. Knight's going to win that header. Elliott, unless he does something here. Is this Bate? Yeah, Bate. Play the ball through. Leonardo. Okay, he gets in it. Okay, he's offside. I mean, that was a good pass from Bate, but I still think I'm going to pull him. Probably should have put that out. Yeah, you got to release that earlier. He was just a little bit too late with the ball. He's going to get pulled. He's just slightly off this game. And he's on a yellow, so it makes sense to pull him. We've had the better chances. We've been the better team. Harvey Elliott and Stevanovic still have done absolutely nothing. Like, at least they're not terrible like Univar was. Like, Univar was, like, purposely hurting our team. Maybe not purposely, but he was directly hurting our team. He was so bad. But Stevanovic has at least been competent. It's probably the best. Like, he's not been much better than competent, but he's at least been competent. Leonardo's still on goal now. Good job beating the defender. Does not miss. He gets his 2nd goal of the game. His 3rd brace in like the last 4 matches. Leonardo's on fire. Inland Dula's actually fallen off a little bit, but Stevanovic is on a yellow. I'll take him off. Jamie Walker, I mean, it might be Jamie Walker's job. Stevanovic has not done anything. Literally, I don't think I've seen him touch a football. He's not done anything since coming in. I had high hopes for him. I thought he could be a solid player for us, but he's not an improvement, apparently. Jamie Walker is through on goal now. See if he can get an assist, or he's going to go for goal. Nearly scores it. Going to fall to Inland Dulu. Back to Irving. Puts it wide. That's probably going to be game. 86th minute. Not much time left. Last sub. Alberto's coming off an injury. I'll take him off. Put on Michael Smith at left back. Could take off Wage as well, but he's been back a little bit more than, like, Moreno literally just came back from injury. Wage's been back for a couple games. He played last match. He plays this match. And it's going to be a 2-0 win over Hamilton. Good win. Good win. Not super impressive. We didn't get to 3, but still, we were the better team. They were probably more in the game than I would have liked. 10 shots, 4 on target. Not a whole lot of possession, but a decent XG. Like, I don't want to be that much in the game. We should be beating them more comfortably than that. We just don't really have it. I mean, we just didn't have it that game. I mean, Marcus Leonardo was great, but no one else really stepped up. I mean, there were some good ratings in our defense, but in the attack, like, no one stepped up. It was literally just Leonardo. Inlandulu, 6.8. Stevano at 6.7. Bate, 6.5. Harvey Elliott, 6.9. Delph got a 7.1. That's good to see. I kind of want to say that's a bit of a let-off, but I'm just going to tell them it was good. Good victory. Was a bit of a let-off for me, but I mean, a 2-0 win is never a bad result. That puts us ahead of Rangers on the same games played. So we are legitimately in second place right now. If we can continue how this is going, we can be 3 points behind Celtic with another win. Maybe we're still in it, but it requires Celtic to lose. They will be playing Rangers at least one more time. So I don't see us winning both Rangers and Celtic games, though. So let's see if they have Rangers again. Won 6 straight, which is pretty good. See if they have Rangers again before the split. Go to Celtic. Do they have Rangers again, or have they played them 3 times already? They do have Rangers again. The last game of the season for them, right before the Scottish Cup semifinal. So they have us and then Rangers. If we beat them and Rangers beats them, then we're right in the title race. We're still not out of it yet. We're still not out of it. Look at this run they've gone on, though. Ridiculous. Literally, you can go an entire page without seeing red. Team's a little good. Champions League, they lost to Salzburg, but not a good run in here. Lost to Hearts, obviously us. Lost 3 Champions League matches. Got knocked out of the Champions. They finished 4th in their group. They lost every single Champions League match. They won 2. Drew 1 and won 1. But then they lost every single other match. They didn't start the season amazingly, but they finished it ridiculously well. Like, that run is just crazy. Yeah. Winning every single match. Have, what? A draw to Rangers, a draw to Ross County, and everything else is a win. That's a friendly. I guess we can kind of ignore those, but so this is the run more like. Still, that's ridiculous. 2 draws, rest wins, including 4 games in a row where they haven't conceded a goal. Yeah, they're on ridiculous form. So we have to be at our best if we're going to have any chance of beating them. But we will come back. Do I come back for the Celtic or the Rangers match? I guess Celtic. Celtic's probably the bigger match right now. So I'll be back for the Celtic match. I'll show Rangers after the split. If it's important, I don't know. If they lose a couple of matches, they lose to Celtic, they might kind of drop out of the race a little bit. We might get a comfortable little margin over them. So we already have 3 points. If they lose any more games, I mean, maybe we don't need to show the Rangers matches, but this Celtic match is going to be huge. We beat them. We are right in the title race. It's a big if, but it is at home, so we have that advantage to ourselves. So I'll see you then. But that's going to be the end of this episode. If you made it this far, why don't you like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. The links to all my socials and my Twitch are in the description. I really appreciate all your support. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time.